to the last episode when I was trying to sync it. I had to sync it up to the video, right? I at first synced our claps, and then I realized, wait, that's not gonna work if they were so far off on the video. I had to figure out like the perfect timing for it. It was thanks Discord, for that.
Fuck you, Discord.
But yeah.
China number 2.
Wait, now hold on. No.
Taiwan number 1. Hong Kong number 2.5.
2.5? Wait, you just put it down and down. All of it's just China number 1, all right? Yeah.
No. They even acknowledged it. You lost to them in badminton.
But in the overall, I mean, they count towards our medals, so.
Nope, those are separate countries. Those, you can't just. And that's the case. I'm claiming the United Kingdom. We support them for everything, so now they're ours.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
What was that
China number 2.
There's a whole, Boston Tea Party thing going on, and you guys kind of wanted to separate yourself from them. So I mean,
and over the years we flipped the script. They're nothing without us. They're not even a superpower anymore. We took their superpower.
No. I see. China's still, just better. Most of your stuff just comes from us, and
I mean, by that logic, without us, you're nothing.
Well, I mean, we also have other countries that we, give out stuff. It's not just you guys, all right?
It is a very large piece of the pie, sir. If I sell drugs,
something.
If I sell drugs to nothing but addicts and the occasional college kid in the attic stopped, I'd be hurting.
I mean, with how much debt you guys have with us, aren't you guys just a part of the big old China number 1?
No, we don't put people in concentration camps over here.
Yeah, not anymore.
We did that one time. We didn't even kill any of them.
What? They died in there?
Well, they were going to die outside. What the fuck?
No, they weren't. They were fine.
Oh, hey, Japanese people are very resilient.
No, back then. Now it's just anime and
I mean, going by China's history, Japanese people have been very resilient.
No, they're part of China.
The nuclear radiation is what screwed them over. That's what made them soft.
yeah, true. What? 2 nukes and then a meltdown, right? That's what they had.
You get nuked twice and you become a bitch. Who would have thought?
And then you have another meltdown. All right, what do you know? Anyway, this is the Rice and Beans podcast. I think you can guess that from now. Episode 32. It's September 8th, 2021, and China number 1. How's your week been?
China number 7. It's been pretty good. Yeah. It's been pretty good. Everyone's finally starting to get healthy around the house. That, and speaking of addicts, there's a farm sim server that started. So that's good. And most importantly of all, I mean, other than people being healthy, football's back. By the time this is recorded, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers beat the Cowboys by 17 points.
Yeah. Go Bucks. That's what they're called, right? I don't know.
Yeah, Buckus. Go Tampa Bay Buckus.
I was going to call it my team name, and I realized, wait, I only have their defense on my team.
That was drafted in the first round.
Yeah, first round. And then someone took it from me on redraft, and I'm really angry.
I mean, it's because you didn't draft it in first round. You didn't secure the spot.
That's why I did it first round. You see why now, right?
Yeah, you knew. I fucking knew.
So, since we're talking about fantasy football anyway, I just want to point out that my keepers league and my redraft league are practically the exact same team.
I try not to do that, but I mean, to make it brief, I feel like there's a big level step up between rounds 1 through 4 and then 5 through 16. And so I ended up drafting like majority of the same people.
Oh, I guess I'll take Christian McCaffrey again. Fuck you.
Yeah, that was pretty lucky. I don't know why they put me number 1 in redraft, but I will fucking take it.
I was so angry I was not first again. I was like, oh, please just make me first again so I can get some good picks. I totally would have picked Bucks again for first draft.
I think whoever was second would have been pretty astonished. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, sweet. I get Christian McCaffrey. Oh, man. But yeah, I just, like, my team is practically the same as my keeper's team, and then it's almost the exact same as when I had it in our last league too. Obviously missing Mahomes and McCaffrey, but
I mean, McCaffrey never really was there.
he really wasn't.
Yeah, so I mean, technically, it's the same team minus Mahomes.
Yeah, I got Hurts and Jackson, and right as I picked him, you said, "Oh, fuck that guy." So I'm looking forward to whatever's gonna happen during that. Also, my redraft team has a better projection of having a higher score first week than my keepers team. So I think I'm doing things right. That's how you do it. You want your redraft to be better.
I mean, keepers is kind of hard. I mean, especially because you came in year 2, all the big point people are all tied up.
Yeah,
like they're not going to go anywhere. You'll need like you'll need a pretty crazy trade to grab a hold of one of them.
Let's just hope someone quits, right?
I mean, rumor has it Kalen will quit, so
he's not happy with his auto picks, huh?
No, he lives in Sweden now, so watching games that show up at like 8. Well, I mean, I guess he could wake up, eat his weird fucking tube food,
oh my God,
and sip coffee while watching, the evening football games.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, he could always. They still have VCRs over there, right? You can just record the games.
I don't know. I don't pay attention to culinary fucking terrorists.
Dude, their food is disgusting.
You could make the argument that it is the worst in the world, and I would fight on that one.
There's only one good thing, and I'm sorry. There's only one good thing that came out of that place. It's IKEA. That's about it. And their furniture is only okay. So it's not even like a good. It's just okay. Their meatballs.
I don't know how anyone has those couches. Have you ever sat on them?
Yeah, they suck.
How the fuck is that comfortable? I think they sell furniture that you're not supposed to use. Like, it's to encourage you to not have furniture.
Oh yeah, probably. My sister had a couch back in Arizona that was from IKEA. It sucked. Honestly, that thing was so bad even her dog knew it. He used it as his fucking toilet.
I mean, that's about all it's good for. That and firewood. It's really expensive firewood.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't even burn as long as firewood, too. For how big it is. It's just
they didn't even put enough chemicals in it to keep it burning. Fucking bums.
I've got 2 desks right here from IKEA, and yeah, they're staying still now, but like I'm not going to be surprised when I come home one day and just everything is falling over and everything's broken. Like, I already know that these tables, it's 95% air. So I'm looking forward to the day that everything just crumbles down and I have to build a new computer.
It's actually just the recycled toothpaste tubes that they all fucking eat out of.
Oh my God, dude! Why would it's like I would take bags of milk over whatever kind of paste they put their food in. Like,
yeah,
ugh.
The fact that everything for a country that sucks ass in terms of space, why is everything astronaut food?
I guess we're so far up north on this flat Earth. We're so close to the edge of space. That must be their thinking.
Maybe it's the lack of oxygen. That's what it is. They're all just oxygen deprived.
Oh yeah.
I don't understand it. I think so. Like, in case you don't know, our buddy Kalen moved to Sweden and he started posting pictures of the food. To which our American palates and sensible palates were like, that looks fucking gross, such as bananas on pizza, kiwis on pizza, gyro pizza, or Euro, whatever the fuck you want to call it, and then the worst crime of all, chorizo and cheese inside of what appears to be a glue tube that you just squeeze and put onto shit.
Well, let me see if we can find some of these pictures in the Discord, and maybe I'll add some to the YouTube listeners here, but
it's truly god awful. Like, they are culinary terrorists. Like, they are the Taliban of fucking food.
I think that's being too kind to the Taliban.
That's true. They are the fucking KKK to food.
Also, they name their animals such weird things. Like the slow worm, the snock.
Yeah. Those are all snakes. They just
the hassle snock.
Fucking stupid. Someone has to question these individuals about it. Like, hey, maybe lay off the sauce, huh? You little alky.
Oh yeah, and also the giant cinnamon buns that they claim have giant rocks of sugar on them. No, that shit's salt.
It's pretzel salt. It is enormous pretzel salt.
It is. Oh man. And what they have like a giant like ban on like food, right? Like carbohydrates or something like that.
That's what it seems like. It seems like trans fats are horribly. I mean, to each their own. I mean, it is healthier, but it definitely doesn't taste as good.
Why was it when we were going through Google Maps with him, when he was showing us all the places he went to go eat, all these bars, they were all just filled with fat fucks. Not body shaming, it's just true.
I don't even know how you get fat off of portions that small. Like our thing is like we have commercialized food to where we can have like a steak every fucking day of the week. Them like their portions, I mean, their portion sizes are way smaller. But on top of that, I don't know how you get fat off that food. Like, you have to be extraordinarily lazy to get fat off of that food.
It must be, like, how cold it is over there. The metabolism just doesn't work, I guess.
They're all fucking bears. They're all loading up for the 17-month winter. Yeah, figure that one out.
Yeah, right? Ugh. Anyway, enough about them. My week has been allergies, as you heard the beginning of this podcast. And I'm guessing, I don't know what it's from. To be fair, it's either from all the smoke that's outside or my lactose intolerance has evolved. It's one of the two because all I know
you
is
smell milk.
Yeah. Well, it's something like my throat got sore. I literally had a 1 hour fever. That's not even I literally took my temperature at one point in the morning, or not in the morning. It was like after work. I took my temperature. It was like 98.2, which is like the normal, and then. Like an hour later, I checked it again, and it was like, yeah, you're at 105. You're in danger. So I like took a short nap of maybe like 30 minutes, got back up, checked my temperature again. It's like, all right, you're down to 104, which is like not really a fever anymore. That's like the baseline for human temperature is like, I think it's like between 96 up to 100.4 or like 100.8 or something like that. So it was like I had like a 30-minute to an hour fever, and it just completely went away. And like apparently, if you have a milk allergy or lactose intolerant like I am, apparently it can cause sore throats. It can cause like a ruddy nose, or just a giant ball of snot as I've become, and it's just been the worst thing ever. I don't understand how people can handle this. I wish I just got the shits like everybody else.
Horrible gas.
I wish, but no. It's just like, nah. We're not going to infect the bottom part of your body. It's just nothing but the face. Fuck you and you having to work a job. It's just like, yeah, you're not going to be able to do anything. So if I sound super nasally or something like that, it's probably because my face is melting off and it's just nothing but snot coming out of my face. So you're welcome for that image, everybody.
It's like the Indiana Jones thing.
Yeah.
The Nazi who gets his face melted off.
Yeah, I'm exactly like that, minus the Nazi part.
I was about to say, better be careful with that one. Better clarify.
No, I'm not a Nazi. In October, anyway. I want to talk about some terrible people, though. It's a little early for this one, but I gotta put in my terrible people for the week because it's just so many people. But it's all of you stupid motherfuckers out there who are using horse dewormer as your COVID-19 cure. All of you people, you're fucking stupid. Have you seen this?
I'm not shocked by it.
Oh my gosh. So, rather than getting the free vaccine out there, people have resorted to taking horse dewormer as their COVID-19 treatment. So, I'm not going to say the medicine because it's, okay, I think it's ivermectin, but I don't know how to say it correctly, so we're just going to say horse dewormer. Right. So this stuff, there's a picture right here that I'm looking at. It says, will only be sold to horse owners, and then in asterisks, must show pic of you and your horse. So this has become a thing where they have to now put up notes telling people, we're not selling this to you unless you show us a picture of you present next to a horse or something like that. And people are taking this and a lot of this shit to try to get rid of COVID-19 or, make them immune to it. And just thinking about it, they're taking medicine that has a horse on it that literally says only use for a horse kind of thing, and people are taking it. What is it? You're supposed to only use like a drop of this stuff to cure a horse, which is huge and has a way bigger digestive system than humans. People are taking like teaspoons and tablespoons full of this stuff, just downing it, and obviously they're going to the hospital. So all you fucking idiots, you guys can go to Mars, because this is just, we don't want to deal with you anymore. I don't understand why you have to pay to get this stuff. Or like, I don't know what's going in your mind that you want to pay to get this stuff that has never been proven to work for COVID-19, rather than getting the free vaccine. You know, it doesn't. It just doesn't make sense to me.
I mean, it's kind of like at the start of it. People were taking, like, fish tank cleaner.
Yeah, that too.
I mean, look, human lives are precious. I'm not even going to pretend. But if motherfuckers don't even value their own lives to the point of where maybe taking, like, a fish tank cleaner and horse dewormer, it's just like, all right, like, you're kind of on your own. Like, we're not responsible for you.
These are probably the same people. These are probably the same people in these two groups, of the people who also ate Tide Pods and the people who made fun of people eating Tide Pods back when that was a thing. They're probably in the same camp as either one of those. They're probably making fun of these people for eating Tide Pods and then go out and buy the fish cleaner and horse dewormer, you know? And then it's probably the same dumbasses who ate Tide Pods who are also grabbing this stuff. So good on you guys. You know, you guys did great. Just please grab your little Earth Ambassador badge and head on up. It's just so dumb.
I mean, yeah. For me, it's the same group of people who are like, oh, well, essential oils cured me of the mumps. And it's like, that's not at all how that works.
No. I mean, like, the ivermectin has been proven to, like, help with other human diseases, but obviously they are, like, controlled versions of it that also have like other stuff added to it to help with these other illnesses, I guess, for humans, not just horses. But like, people are out there trying to find like the purest version of this stuff. So like the horse medicine that some people are using are only like 17% ivermectin, and other people are trying to find like 100% ivermectin, because obviously, you know, well, if the 17% works, I mean the 100%, you know, pure version has to work better, right?
Not wrong.
Because that's how that works, right? It's not gonna kill me. It's good on you, people. You know, keep doing what you want to do, right?
I mean, that's the beauty of it. There's good and bad of it.
It's so dumb. I don't know what else to say.
Take all of the horse medicine.
Ah, yes, and then you'll truly go to Mars.
I feel like if you take horse medicine, you also got to have your temperature taken like horses do. Just a big old fucking thermometer square in the asshole.
Ah, the China method.
No, that's just testing.
It's the same way, you know. Yeah,
Does China still take rectal temperatures?
Probably. I'm guessing they do if they still take their tests that way.
That was something that popped up. So like right when we started getting like a pretty accurate like 48-hour test, China came out and was just like, yeah, we swab your butthole and we know if you have COVID within minutes. And it's just like, that doesn't sound fucking fun at all. That sounds pretty bad.
Oh, there's always a market who like that. Come on.
I mean, there is a considerable market, but I think at one time, and it still might even be going on, in order to travel to China, to come in and out of it, you had to get the test at the airport. And it's just like, I don't even get the benefit of the doctor. Like, all right.
I'm pretty sure they're still doing that.
Well, if you like prostate massages, let me tell you, China will give them to you for free just for showing up.
Well, I'm going to add one more group of people into my Earth ambassadors, and it's all the fucking people who are buying fake vaccination cards. Because, you know, you can get those for free. Of seeing that. You can get them for free, and there's people who are buying them just so they don't have to get the vaccination. And it's just like, it's so dumb. I think there was one lady who bought a card and then misspelt Moderna on it, and she got caught for it. And obviously, what do you do when you get caught for that? You double down. They're just like, this card is fake. No, it's not. You spelt Moderna wrong.
My doctor was an idiot.
You spelt Moderna wrong. It's like, no, I didn't. It's just like, why double down on this shit? Why not just own up to your mistakes, people? Just go get the vaccine too.
That is a sketchy subject, though, to tell people they have to be vaccinated.
Well,
that is weird.
If you want to travel, if you want to go out into certain places that ask for this, you should probably comply with those. Like, obviously you don't own the place. You don't run the country. You can't decide what's good for you. You don't have any rights. Go fuck yourself.
I mean, that's true. I mean, like, if you go to like a third world country or like a less developed one, you got to get like all sorts of shots even before you go there.
Yeah. Even Australia is asking for your cards now. Like, come on. And it's Australia.
Don't even get me started on Australia. Those, my God. That is an entirely different animal on itself. I mean, you have, of course, in everything, there's like a spectrum of shit. Australia is way on the other side. The land where everything wants to kill you, and they're the harshest on a germ. Meanwhile, they have like 7 out of the top 10 deadliest snakes to the planet. And it's like, Jesus Christ. Did you see that video? Speaking of snakes, did you see that fucking video? It was an Australian guy. He was paddleboarding, and a fucking sea snake slithered up to him.
I think those
like
are just
while
called
he was
eels.
No, it's a sea snake. And he comes up and he's just like, "Hey, fuck off! I'm trying to paddleboard." And he just keeps coming. He's like, the snake starts to get on top of the paddleboard. He's like, fuck off! And that's when it went away. I was like, Australians are built different, dude. That's a different species altogether. I don't give a shit about anyone else. Australians are an entirely different species.
Well, it's just like that thing, you isolate a part of a species long enough, they're going to evolve into something else. And obviously Australia, you guys are something else. You guys aren't human anymore. You guys are the next step in evolution or something. I don't know. Step backwards.
I would argue a step back.
Yeah.
There was another video. Sorry, I've been kind of on like an Australian fix on YouTube and Twitter. There was another one. These guys were like trying to log. I don't know. They were pulling like logs out of the river and shit. And casually, a crocodile just followed them the whole entire time, and the guy just shit talked it. And it would come close, and he would push it away. And it was just like, you guys are fucking weird, dude. Like, that's a killing machine. Like, nature deemed that perfect and has not changed for millions of years. And you're just like, yeah, fuck off, mate. No.
Yeah, I guess they're just not afraid of them or something. It doesn't.
I think they're just happy to be outside.
Yeah, I think that's what I need right now is some sunshine or something. Burn off the allergies off of me or something.
Tan the perineum.
No, I'm not Thanos.
Go on, get all the vitamins you can get.
No, I'm good. Who is your Earth ambassador this week?
To be honest with you, I don't really have one. I've been lucky enough to kind of avoid all of the bad news. I can come back later and look. I'm sure if I look long enough, I'll find something.
Honestly, I think that it's a good thing that you couldn't find anybody in the short time. It means that maybe there's a chance, not really, that the world is getting better. Totally not.
Yeah, I'm going to have to side with you on this one.
It's not getting better. It's getting worse.
Yeah, keep going. I will find one in the next 5 minutes.
Well, I know that you want to look for someone right now, but I need you to read this Reddit post. Because it belongs with the terrible people out there. Because this is, obviously I'm going to state this right now. It's either completely made up, or this actually happened and someone got arrested. So I'm just going to put that there for you. And I want you to not even go to the comments, because that place is a complete shit show right now, but just read the contents of the photo that I just sent you on this Reddit page. This is on r/made me smile, and the title of it is called Wholesome Bouncer. So
mine is not loading.
Okay. Maybe if I do this instead, you can just read it off of Discord. Maybe.
Oh, jinkies.
Yeah. Wholesome bouncer. Just remember that. Go ahead and read this off.
Sorry, I gotta zoom in a little bit.
Please note when everything is bolded too. I want everyone to know what's bolded and what isn't on this.
Okay. I'm actually gonna have to put it on the other monitor. This is.
I wish they had the Reddit page loaded for you correctly, but I mean, this is the best I can do right now.
Okay. Don't panic. There's a paracetamol in the top drawer and bottled water on the side. The bathroom is straight across from you. Where am I? In the spare bedroom of the bouncer you were talking to last night. You weren't in a state to be left alone, wouldn't/couldn't get in a taxi, and none of your friends were answering the phone. Where is my phone? It's on the bedside. Check under the pillow. Tight-fitting jewelry on the side. Clothing I threw up on. It's in the washing machine/tumble dryer. There's some oversized hoodies in the drawer. What now? Whatever you like. Sneak out without a word, follow the road downhill to the city center, or stay in bed. There's clean towels on the banister, possibly food in the fridge, a sticker with the Wi-Fi password on it, somewhere in the living room, Netflix on the TV, and the dog loves to be played with. That's creepy.
That's right? That's
how a serial killer starts.
Oh yeah, this is how like a horror, like this is the beginning of a Saw movie, right? So I'm gonna while you search for your person, I'm gonna break this down piece by piece for our Vox Populi. Or no, that's not right. Our people. Vox Populi is not the correct term for that. So obviously this is probably towards a woman, right? Who was too drunk to get into a taxi or to be left alone. Obviously didn't have anyone with her to take her home. Was kidnapped by a bouncer. And let's see, clothing I threw up on. So was either stripped to their underwear or butt naked by a stranger, someone they don't know. And just, what the fuck? That's where I'm gonna stop for a second to say, what the fuck, people? How is this on Made Me Smile? How is this okay? Again, most likely fake. I'm gonna say it is fake. I really hope it's fake and this didn't happen to somebody.
Please God.
This is actually the second time it was posted on Made Me Smile, because the first one, believe it or not, got deleted. So someone else posted this and forced the mods to keep it on there to keep it archived so it didn't get taken away again. So let's break down all the crimes that might have just happened here. Kidnapping, possible rape. Let's see. What else is there? What else can you think of that's a crime here? Even just any kind of crime.
Assault.
Yeah, most likely. Just general. Just I feel like this is harassment. I don't know if that's even a crime. It should be if it isn't, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, it's not good.
Also, you can clearly tell this person wants to be thanked because, you can sneak out without a word, but obviously they want to be thanked somehow for this. And
notice me.
Yeah, right? You're also trying to entice them to stay longer too, because you're like, hey, there's Wi-Fi, you could watch Netflix, there's a dog. Not everybody likes dogs. It could be, some people are completely terrified with them. Allergies, like as of right now for me, allergies have been terrible. And also, this could honestly be an aggressive dog. Like, we don't know what's going on. This is just not good. Man, whoever thought of this as a good idea, like it's not a good idea. This is not wholesome at all. This is not a made me smile. This is a made me cringe and want to never talk to strangers ever again post. And you were saying, speaking of dogs?
Yeah, this one's pretty dark, so I'll make it brief.
Awesome.
My Mars ambassador, or Earth ambassador, is some douchebag in California. I will gladly eat this one. It's where I can't name a California person again. Tied his dog to a post and set him on fire and left him to die. So, Brandon Smith, 24 from California, fuck off.
You did what?
Yeah, I don't want that. That angers me and makes me sad all at the same time. That is disgusting.
Fucking terrible. That guy shouldn't be sent to Mars. That guy should be fucking hanged.
We send him to the very northern tip of Mars.
Honestly,
no jacket.
No
jacket.
Lethal injection. Just do something. Shooting range. Just cap his kneecaps. Skin off all his skin and just salt him. Add some lime juice. Do something. That person doesn't deserve any rights anymore. Like, what the
speaking
fuck?
Speaking of that, salt to the wound, it was a corgi mix too.
Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna find you personally. I'm gonna slap you in the face.
I'm gonna fucking eat all your food. Shit on your floor. I'll act like a dog.
I'll give you the Chinese COVID test.
I'm gonna give you horse dewormer. Yeah. It's also gonna be with my penis.
Well, maybe not. I don't think he deserves that kind of pleasure.
I don't know. Maybe we set him on fire.
Eye for an eye type of style?
Yeah, fuck making the world blind. That's disgusting. I don't know how you do that to an animal.
Yeah, set him on fire,
Anyways,
but make sure he doesn't die. You gotta keep him alive so you keep poking.
Well, he left him there. They found him they found the dog the next day. The dog stayed alive for a couple days and then it died.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, we shouldn't just kill this guy with fire. We should keep him alive afterwards for as long as possible and just poke and prod at his burn wounds. Anyway.
I mean, my mom used to work as like an accountant for the state fire department, and I got to talk to a bunch of firefighters when I was growing up, and supposedly, I didn't really look into this. I just kind of took them at their word because, you know, seems like reputable people. Yeah. Apparently when you get third-degree burns, that's not where it stops. You go to the hospital, and they soak you in a tub of chemicals, and then they take like a horse brush, you know what I mean? Like a stiff horse brush, and they scrub where you had your burns to make sure that infection doesn't start. And this is like 2 or 3 times a year that you have to do this.
I've met, there was a person in like our health and wellness class who came in who was like a victim of getting 3rd-degree burns, and like half his face, he was pretty much two-faced, but like half his face was completely like got melted off, and he had to get like skin grafts or whatnot. Mm-hmm. I saw some of the photos from that stuff. It is honestly like, that's more frightening than any horror movie I've seen. It's just like 3rd-degree burns, pictures of that. It's not pretty at all, and having that happen to a dog is even worse. So go fuck yourself again.
Ugh. Anyways, what else you got?
Well, I got a little bit of a funny news for you. You know, it's a funny Indian news channel uses Arma 3 gameplay footage to claim Pakistan bombed Afghanistan. Have you seen this?
Yes, I see the headline. I didn't read it.
This is. I'm not gonna go too far into the article because it's from PC Gamer, and you know it's PC Gamer. I just want to point out, this isn't the first time that a news site has used Arma 3 footage to like depict like acts of war on other countries and stuff. I just think it's funny that it has happened again, and that Bohemia Interactive, which are the people who made Arma 3, have commented multiple times when this has happened and has just said, yeah, that didn't actually happen. That's just our game footage. We can easily tell. And that the same, not the same, but they use the same footage. All the news, what are they called? News people? I don't know. Journalists? Reporters?
Anchors.
Yeah, all the anchor people. I don't know.
All the anchor men.
Yeah.
Ron Burgundy.
Men X, whatever this 2021 fuck yourself thing is. So they all use like the exact same footage of like from the exact same video, which is a YouTube channel called Compared Comparison, which I thought was really weird to read for some reason. And this video has been viewed over like 23 million times. So like anyone who's watching the news and is somewhat familiar with this YouTube channel, or you know the 23 million people who've possibly seen this, know what it's from. And it's obviously like it's a anti-air firing rounds at a plane, and it's just like tracer rounds because that's all the rounds that they use in Arma 3 are all tracer rounds. And so it's like it's so easy to tell that this isn't real. It's one of the funniest things ever.
It has to be a selling point to your game. Like, our game's so realistic, they use it to make up lies on the news.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they did. I'm trying to find some of their quotes from Bohemia Interactive to like tell you like what they've said about this. In a statement to PC Gamer, one of the developers confirmed that the original video does indeed come from the game. Strangely, we've seen this particular game footage be used several times by certain media outlets. That's the word, outlets. Fucking, I'm stupid. In support of their real-life news coverage. We know this because we've been previously approached regarding similar occurrences by fact-checkers from, like, all these bunch of organizations. And then kind of the rest of this article is just like showing you the original footage of like the YouTube videos that they used in it. I will probably put a link down to this article just so you can see how stupid these people are trying to fake this shit. It's like the same thing where what was it, like Fox or something used like Grand Theft Auto footage to claim like an actual robbery happened or something like that.
I remember Grand Theft Auto being used. I don't remember who used it, though.
Oh, my God. I'm just guessing Fox, because obviously it's not a real media outlet anymore, but it is.
I mean, great. What American news company is?
None. I mean, just bring in the Daily Bugle. Honestly, that's probably more news. Like, that's probably giving out better news than the rest of it. The Daily Bugle from Spider-Man gives out better news than Fox, ABC, or NBC. Oh man, that would be something to see right there. That was pretty much the last article I had for you, because it's been, other than people taking horse medicine and fantasy football and the Indian media outlets using Arma 3 footage, I don't know what else I got for this week other than allergies. Fuck allergies. What do you got?
I mean, do you want me to go into cunts and clits?
Why not?
All right. This one, I mean, I guess this one's not really like a location. So we all know who Michael Jordan is, right? Space Jam actor.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, apparently someone is auctioning off his used underwear.
No.
And yeah, websites Leyland says the underwear formerly belonged to the legendary Chicago Bulls player and is being sold by a family member of John Michael Wozniak, Jordan's former security guard. So it's a family member of the security guard who has them.
Why do you still have it?
Okay, so when I tell you this, I want you to describe this to me. A sports memorabilia website announced a pair of Michael Jordan's underwear bearing signs of definite use. What do you think that means?
Oh, there are definitely some shit streaks on there, and probably smells like his Axe body spray he puts on before his games. And what else is it? Doesn't he like smoke cigars after a win or something like that?
He loves cigars.
Oh my God, it's probably covered in cigar dust on that. Oh.
Just fucking like little leaves of tobacco that he spit out while he was smoking in just his fucking underwear. Just.
Dude, someone's gonna buy that, put it into a little, into a freaking thing of water, add some yeast, and make some fucking Michael Jordan moonshine. Oh,
Michael Jordan's skid mark moonshine.
I had a cough and it started to gag out. Oh, why
the fuck? This is almost as bad as like people buying hair. That's weird to me.
Yeah, no, no. Don't do this. Like, I can understand wanting to get like memorabilia from a celebrity or famous athlete or whatever, but there are better ways than used underwear or used clothing at all or hair or even a freaking jar of bath water. Just stop. Just none of that is needed. Just buy some of their merchandise, you know? Over at
buy a pair of Jordan shorts. Just buy a pair of Jordan shorts for like $80 fucking.
Air Jordans, like, sure, may not have been worn by him. Still has his name on it, right? That's his brand, right?
He's still cashing checks.
Ugh. Don't do this. It's gross. Freaking shit streaks and fucking piss stain, cigar ash, and Axe body spray. Someone's gonna get COVID 2021 on that.
The MJ COVID variant. What'd you do? I huffed Michael Jordan's shit stains.
Oh no! All right, next one. We're going to the next one. I'm not staying on that one anymore.
Okay, this one is personally one of my favorites. This is a country. We will go with South America, right? Okay. Bank robbers tied hostages to cars and used them as human shields during a bank heist in this country.
I need to find a map of the countries, and then I'll be good. Is it Bolivia?
No, it is Brazil.
Okay.
Individuals robbed a bank, took hostages, and their way of getting out of this and away from the cops was to literally tie people to the car so they couldn't shoot at them or wreck the car.
Oh.
There's a video.
I don't think I want to watch that video.
No one dies. It's not that, but it's just the ingenuity is pretty impressive.
Hey, see, my first thought is when you tie somebody to a car is like you tie them up to like the back of the car, you just drag them on the ground.
Oh, see, mine was they literally covered the car in people.
Yeah.
Like arm to arm, just like roped around the fucking thing. Yeah, I found that funny.
That's interesting.
Like, as far as robbing banks go, that's pretty creative. It didn't work. They got caught like 4 days later.
Wait, this is just gameplay from Grand Theft Auto.
It's the next heist.
Oh man, what? Bank robbers, you guys are getting very creative with your ideas. First, it's notes that are not legible. Now it's tying people to cars, which you actually get the money.
Brazil always has these fucking things of just like random crimes that are done to the incredible fucking T that is Brazil. Like Brazil is the world's Florida man. Like I would go out on that limb. Like there was a prison escape where, if I remember right, the female inmates bought the guards prostitutes, and while they were fucking the prostitutes, literally walked out the front door. Like it was damn near close to that. That might not be it exactly, but it was still like, holy shit.
They need some education, homie. They need to learn what's right and wrong in those prisons too.
Like I said, Brazil's super interesting.
I love it.
All right, so we're coming back to the States on this one. Facebook group tracks down a serial egg thrower and maybe shows a way for neighborhoods to fight back.
This just sounds like Wisconsin to me.
It's close. We're going to go to Illinois, specifically Chicago. I guess what would happen is, keep in mind, this is Chicago, they would roll up on you in a van. The doors would fling open, and then they would throw eggs at you. But being in Chicago, you probably thought something else was going to happen until the eggs started flying.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah, so anyways, a group of like 500 people put together a fucking page to find it. Like they started tracking like where all these incidents happened by people who would self-report. They started getting cops involved in it, and they found the owner of the van that was being used. And he's just like, yeah, it hasn't been used before. So it definitely seems like he's in on it. As far as I know, it hasn't been solved.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no, he did. He did. I haven't read on this since I originally found it. I didn't want to get anyone in trouble. He continued. Oh, they did not catch him.
Ah.
So they're just like, oh, we don't want to get people in trouble. We just want to know who's doing it. Bullshit. You guys are mad that you guys got eggs thrown at you. I just found it funny that in Chicago, of all fucking places, a person would run up swing the doors open, and then throw eggs. I don't know how they weren't shot, to be honest with you.
That sounds more wholesome than anything else that comes out of Chicago these days. Oh, I got eggs thrown at me. Oh, at least I wasn't kidnapped and, human trafficked somewhere.
Oh, that's cakewalk. There's all those reports of, like, Chicago. In one weekend, we'll have, like, 200 shootings.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's why I found it funny. I was like, oh, I'm surprised the people doing this didn't fucking die.
Not yet. Well, they were too busy getting pelted by eggs. They couldn't get their gun out.
How hard do you have to throw an egg to stop someone from pulling a gun?
It's not hard if you hit them in the face.
Yeah. Ah! I got salmonella.
Now, all right. So are these raw eggs or are they hard-boiled eggs? Because there's a difference when you throw them.
No, they are raw. They are raw.
I'm just gonna hit in the face by a hard-boiled egg. You just eat that.
I think you're legally allowed to kill them at that point.
I think you just like, hey, thanks for the snack,
Thank you. Nom.
You got any more?
Throw salt.
Well, just ask Sweden for that. They got it on their cinnamon rolls.
They also coat their fucking licorice in it, too.
Ugh. All right, next one.
Yeah,
I can't think about Sweden food anymore.
Where to go with this one? All right, this one starts with a trend. This is another state. Rhino escapes from enclosure at I think I just gave it away. At a zoo.
This is a state?
This is a state.
Oh, it must be North Carolina. Totally not. What was it? You were going to say Nebraska?
Yeah. So, a rhino escaped and killed like 30 people at a zoo.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe I should have been
No. He didn't kill anyone. He didn't kill anyone. It was very peaceful. He was like, he broke out to where like the zoo people would drive their fucking cars and like just go from exhibit to exhibit.
Jeez.
So he was just eating grass back there. He was just doing rhino things. And so, I don't even think they evacuated him. Yeah, he was out for 50 minutes, but he went back in, Cassidy said. No one got hurt. No animals got hurt, so everything went well. You see that Cincinnati Zoo? I didn't forget, you son of a bitch.
For real, right? Hey, it was totally fine. Everything was fine until your people came up and shot the poor bastard. Bring him back.
Like a 2-ton animal is wandering around, and they're like, yeah, we don't have to kill him.
Yeah. Oh, but, my baby falls into the exhibit. Oh, we gotta shoot him. Yeah. Go fuck yourself, Cincinnati. Zoo. They're the people, too. Yeah,
Cincinnati can eat shit, too. Yeah. They put chili on their spaghetti.
What?
Oh, yeah, that's a thing. Feel free to look that up. It's arguably like Sweden levels of terrorism.
I can understand macaroni and chili. But obviously, it's not macaroni and cheese. It's just the macaroni noodles. But, like, chili on spaghetti? That doesn't seem right.
I don't know. Weird Midwest. All right, we're going to go to country. Asia. Bengal tiger briefly escapes from enclosure at zoo.
China.
Nope, this is India.
But they're too busy playing Arma 3.
Yeah. The Nandakanan Zoological Park in Bhubaneswar said the tiger named Siraj escaped from the tiger safari exhibit by breaking through a rusted section of wire. Yeah. Visitors were quickly evacuated from the zoo. Siraj was located wandering around outside the enclosures at the tiger safari exhibit. The big cat was wrangled back into the enclosure, and the hole in the fence was repaired.
Oh, so he wasn't shot.
Yeah. India has this figured out, Cincinnati. Fucking get with it.
What was it, too? Like, earlier in the pandemic, they had, like, a bunch of monkeys escape, too, right? They didn't shoot them.
That wasn't in a zoo. There's a couple Indian towns. Yeah, they escaped the fucking testing lab and then proceeded to run a fucking muck.
Yeah, okay.
With a bunch of positive COVID blood.
Still not, not a zoo, but I don't think they shot any of them.
I don't know.
Then again, does India have guns?
No, but the case can be made that this is where the Delta variant came from. Bunch of fucking India playing Ape Escape over there.
Well, it's not too bad. Right? It's fine.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, that's kind of weird. This is a state.
Oh.
Banana tree planted in large pothole on this state's road.
East or west?
We're going to go east.
Okay. New Jersey. Is that a state?
Florida. Witnesses said 2 men were tending to the tree in the middle of Honda Drive in Fort Myers after planting it in a large pothole in the middle of the roadway. Driver said the road is fraught with potholes that have caused damage to cars that failed to swerve around them. The reason I brought this up is that if you are living in a state where they don't, or like a county that doesn't deal with potholes that well, the most popular way to do this, other than planting a banana tree in it, is just take like white spray paint and just do some sort of obscene fucking gesture. I'm not saying go out and draw swastikas. What I am saying, though, is maybe just, draw a big old dick on that thing. And then the state will come out, clean it, and then they fill it.
Yeah.
So there you go. Make it a fucking butthole. Make it someone spreading cheeks.
Oh, man. give that
pothole.
Yeah. Give that pothole the old COVID test.
All right. Here's a new segment that I'm going to just shove in there. This is called David Rush or Not David Rush.
It's about time we had some perfect segment for him. He's moved on from cunts or clits, because obviously he was getting pretty obvious.
Yeah. So you don't have to guess where. You just simply have to guess either David Rush or no. Athlete holds plank position for over 9 hours. Breaks Guinness World Record.
Not David Rush. This doesn't sound like
That's
something
right.
we do.
That's right. This is some fucking Australia. Remember how I told you they're built different?
Yeah.
Yeah. The son of a bitch planked for 9 hours.
Jesus.
I tried a plank. I've never done it, like other than like Wii Fit. I tried it the other day. It was a solid 5 seconds.
Dude, it is quite the workout to plank.
9 hours.
That dude probably couldn't move
that dude
the
cheated.
next day, like, or something. No.
That dude is.
What did he do when he had to piss or something? Did he just piss on the floor?
He probably just stuck his little fucking wiener in like a milk crate or something and just started, or a milk bottle, and started pissing in it. Like, it was pretty weird for the Guinness person who just had to sit there with this dude's dick just in a milk bottle.
Ugh.
9 hours.
Yeah, that doesn't seem like something our boy David Rush would do at all. But Jesus Christ.
Daniel Scully is his name. Took on the record in Adelaide and had to beat a time of 8 hours, 15 minutes, and 15 seconds, which was set by George Hood of the United States in February 2020. Hey. Scully said his attempt was complicated by his complex regional pain syndrome, a chronic pain condition stemming from when he broke his left arm at the age of 12. It's in the brain sending wrong messages to my arm, which is the affected area. So anything like soft touch, movement, wind, water will cause me pain. Jesus Christ. The athlete wore a compression sleeve on his affected arm, blah, blah, blah. Obviously putting constant pressure on my elbow and forearm up to my shoulder did give me quite a bit of grief at the start.
No. That wasn't a compression sleeve. That guy was hiding his cybernetic augments on his arm, all right? This dude, there's no
like
way.
Those fucking homeless acts?
Yeah.
Like where they're like floating in air? That's a solid point. Australia's
the,
full of fucking cheaters.
What was the previous record you said?
8 hours, 15 minutes, 15 seconds.
Well, in my brain, I didn't hear the 15 seconds, so I thought you said 8 minutes, 15, like...
Instantly, wait a minute.
Yeah, I was like, wait, what? Okay, that makes more sense now, but still, like, he cheated, all right? Or, I guess, does it count? He's technically not human. We've already established Australians are not humans. They're a different species.
Yeah, they're like Cro-Magnon Man came back to life.
Yeah, whatever that is. I'm too young.
It was cavemen.
Oh. You could have just said caveman.
Yeah, they believe cavemen and another species of humans, us, came together and our species killed their species. Which, if you look into it, they killed them in like truly metal ways. Like cavemen, Cro-Magnon men, lived in caves. So the species that we are now, Homo sapiens, proceeded to start a fire at the front of a cave so it would suck all the oxygen out and they'd die in it.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, it's fucking wild. It was just like, these motherfuckers just discovered fire, and what were they doing with it? Starting wars. Yeah, that sounds about humans.
Yeah, we should do that to the guy who fucking burned his dog. Fuck that guy. Let's
go in that cave real quick.
Hurry up! Let the fire!
I put matches in there. You should go find them.
All right.
I got a break. Like it's just funny stories that
okay.
It's both sad and funny, I guess. I think it's funny. Facebook apologizes after its AI labels black men as primates.
Nice job. Yep.
Yeah, way to go, Facebook. Yeah, as if it wasn't an evil corporation enough. Facebook issued an apology on behalf of its artificial intelligence software that asked users watching a video featuring black men if they wanted to see more quote-unquote videos about primates. The social media giant has since disabled the topic recommendation feature and says it's investigating the cause of the error, but the video had been online for more than a year.
Jesus.
How the fuck did that... How did no one bring that up beforehand? How did no one?
It's a strange world. That's all I gotta say.
Zuckerberg's a racist and AI is nothing but Klansmen. Changed my mind.
Yeah, he's as racist as the hand dryers at my work. I wear these are like light tan gloves, and they can't even register that when I try to like dry my hands or something like that.
So it's racist to Mexicans?
It's racist to everybody. It only works for the white people there.
What if it's a white person with a slight tan?
It probably will work. I don't know. It works for my hand, so it works with the...
So you're white?
No.
I mean, you said it only works for white people.
Well, you know what I mean. That pigment.
I'm telling Kev.
Sure, he's whiter than me.
Goddamn imposter among us. All right. Speaking of Kev, he will know this one because he's from this generation. Apparently, people were asking what the fuck Grammus is from, like, the McDonald's characters.
The purple guy, right?
Huh?
Was he the purple guy?
Yeah, the big purple fucking dipshit.
I saw those commercials. That was terrifying.
Oh, cheeseburger. Terrifying.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Barney's like Hills Have Eyes cousin.
Yeah.
So they were asking a former manager, I believe, as soon as I can find it. The manager of a McDonald's franchise in Canada has revealed the story behind Grammus, the purple pal, blah, blah, blah. Brian Bates, who has worked for the chain for 10 years, casually dropped into an interview with CBC News over the weekend. Quote, "He is an enormous taste bud, but a taste bud nonetheless," Bates told the network in an unofficial explanation, adding the character was meant to show that food tastes good.
Yeah, that was a terrible idea.
McDonald's has been unusually tight-lipped about the purple creature's origins over the years. The closest it had come to providing an explanation was a few variations of this tweet. And it is saying, someone asked, what the fuck is Grammus? Grammus lore says he is the embodiment of a milkshake or a taste bud. What do you think? That was from 2014. But I guess, so if you look at taste buds under a microscope, this is what they look like.
Oh.
I mean, you throw googly eyes and a big fucking mouth.
I don't know. They're not purple.
Those are purple. If those aren't purple, you got to get your eyes tested,
My
bud.
taste buds aren't purple. Don't. Nah. I mean, sure, I can see it. It kind of looks like him, but I think it was really poorly done. I don't think they should have said he was a taste bud. That ruins a lot of things.
What would Grammus taste like if you licked him? Would that be a French kiss?
I don't want to know. I bet it just tastes like purple dye.
If you fucked Grammus, would it be mouth fucking?
A blowjob, you mean?
Yeah, mouth fucking.
A blowjob.
Yeah, mouth fucking.
It's just called a blowjob.
I don't know what boring sex you've been having, but around these parts, it's called mouth fucking.
Hey. Not everyone here spits in our mouth and sticks their dick in there, all right?
Like I do that to myself?
What do you mean?
All right.
I don't want to know what it tastes like. I bet it just tastes like I bet it tastes like Michael Jordan's underwear.
Oh, Grammus is not a panty thief, sir. Grammus like shit stains, or just rubs it on his face. Oh yeah.
It's from McDonald's. He might as well like shit stains.
He's not wrong. All right. So, real quick, if you're in one of those places where like super floods or what, like hurricanes are fucking with you, I hope you get better and better times are ahead of you. But in the meantime, I will tell you a funny story. We're going right back into cunts and clits. Who needs Batman? Rat-eating heron is now the hero this state needs right now.
Rat-eating herring?
Heron, Heron. It's a big fucking bird.
Oh, I was thinking of like the fish.
No. Yeah, just a big fucking hair. I don't know if you remember, but when I was posting pictures of like owls and shit, and there was that bird that wasn't an owl. It's that exact bird. That's what I choose to think of.
This is a state, right?
It is a state. And then Hurricane Ida was fucking with the East Coast.
Louisiana. Oh.
That would have been a solid guess. I'll give you a pass. It's actually New York. A hungry great blue heron is being hailed as a hero in New York for handling one of the city's most thankless tasks, rat disposal. Yeah.
I didn't think they had any other birds other than pigeons there, so.
So, here's this.
Oh, here comes a picture of the bird.
Oh, it's a video.
Oh.
But I don't know if you've been seeing the videos, but like we all knew there was a shitload of rats in New York. But once the flood hit New York, good God, that was disgusting. Like those rats do not have any shame whatsoever. And I guess this fucking heron is just going around and cleaning up these fucking rats.
Did it look like the scene from the Suicide Squad with Ratcatcher at the end?
Right. But here's another little tidbit. Herons spear their food. They kill it by pecking it to death. So little Chuck E. Cheese or Mickey or Fievel or
Master
the rescuers
Splinter.
was poked to death before they fucking died. Yeah.
Yeah. You go bird. Fucking
Keep in mind those all came from dinosaurs.
Yeah. It's great. What else you got? I don't know what else to say about that. It's just it's a thing. It's happened.
Last one. America. Naked woman drove golf cart through Florida police standoff. Florida? I just said it where it was, huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
I said it and I was like, oh, wait a minute. So yeah, there you go. You got one right.
I got the other one right too. Nebraska.
That's true. Yeah.
Totally because he didn't give it away.
A naked woman allegedly drove a golf cart through the scene of a tense hour-long standoff between cops and an armed suspect in Florida. Officers are trying to defuse the standoff with an armed teen on Sunday when 28-year-old Jessica Smith allegedly drove through the middle of the crime scene. Well, there you go. It's your team. In West Tampa, just after midnight. Smith, who had nothing to do with the standoff, was in her birthday suit and reeked of alcohol when she rolled through the law enforcement perimeter, according to the arrest affidavit. The woman, who lives in Boston, Massachusetts, she's a masshole, allegedly drove past multiple marked law enforcement vehicles in the direction of the armed suspect, who was perched on the roof. After she refused to leave the area, sheriff's deputies eventually pulled her from the golf cart and handcuffed her as the standoff with the armed teen continued to unfold.
What is it with naked women just wreaking havoc? First it was the Outback Steakhouse, and now it's just a fucking police standoff going on.
By the way, did you watch that full Outback Steakhouse video?
Yeah.
She gets tased square in the nipple.
Yeah.
That was funny. Sorry, I was giggling my ass off when I seen that. I don't know. This is reason number 8 why I can't be a cop. If I tased a naked woman destroying a bar square in the tit, I would lose my shit. I'd be fired. I could not remain professional.
I'd be laughing so hard I would reload and try again. She had 8 for the same tit. That's why we're not cops.
Smith was charged with resisting an officer without violence.
That's a thing? I thought I was just resisting, like, an officer or resisting arrest or whatever. But there's one that has without violence in it?
I guess.
Interesting. All right. That's something new to learn.
That's about all I got for that.
Well, I mean, we've been going for like hour 5, so I think it's a pretty good time to end off here.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there you go. But no, thank you so much for listening. Since, it's Saturday, sad, happy. I don't know how people feel about saying 9/11 anymore, but it's a thing.
Happy 9/11.
Yeah, there you go. Go watch the, what is it? Isn't it like their 20th year or something like that?
Yeah, it'll be 20 years.
Have fun watching the reenactment or whatever they're going to be doing for this. Also, yesterday was the 25 years Blue's Clues was on, and today is like Star Trek Day. All I have to say about those is nobody gives a fuck. So, yeah, thank you so much for listening. You guys have
Not since Steve left.
Have a good day. Bye-bye.
Love you.